I want to create a nice walkway that will allow some zombies through here and there, but not all over the place. Because you don't want to confuse the zombies too much. Confused zombies get angry and start breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Also, chat. Film chat online, right? Or, well, series chat, I guess. How many of you seen the series Silent Sea that was on Netflix? Or is on Netflix right now? Obviously, as with any chat of any kind, do be aware, spoilers not necessarily appreciated, especially until we've ascertained how many people are actively watching. That looks like I need to dig it down, sadly. Watching it now, actually. Let me know where you're up to in it, Flying Enemy, and then follow up by what you're thinking about it so far. I am curious.
As I finished watching it now. And it was very
Oh,
good.
have you? Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Eating biscuits with stamina again.
Fairly sure we've figured out the stick. You see, I thought I had as well. Now, I'm not going to confirm or deny, like what I thought it was, therefore preventing you from spoiling anything for yourself. But I will say that my initial suspicion on what the stick was wasn't exactly wrong, but it was like it was what really was the case was like 2 steps to the left of what I initially suspected. It did allow for a little bit more. Ooh, okay, that's kind of an interesting direction it's going in midway through. Raiders is open. That's good to hear. What I suspect is going on isn't wildly interesting, so I'm hoping I'm wrong. I will say that the main guts of the show, I mean, it wasn't difficult to pick up on the story notes. But there were some nice kind of tie-ins and kind of surprises from what I was expecting. I did quite enjoy. But I think a lot of it came down to how should I put it? Like, well, it wasn't really deeply character driven, but there was a lot more character development in that than I was expecting there to be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a lot of wood now. Are you grabbing iron at the moment, Sheila?
I am indeed. I have 984 pieces.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bike and go to these. Well, Avak successfully calmed my daughter to the point of sleeping again, which means I should also be headed to bed. Thanks, Avak. Night chat. Take care, Tylin. Wait, what the heck is being built now? This is just an outer wall to funnel the enemies a little bit more. To create a bit more of a trickle feed towards the front of the base. But we'll also allow the enemies to split up a bit. Because generally, I don't want them to be clustered. If they cluster, they do more damage. So the more I can cause them to select different points to attack, the better that will be for me overall.
Okay, question. When I'm mining iron and stuff, and I hit the bottom of what I think is the iron mine, Do I dig down through dirt to see if there's more below, or is that like pretty much the end of it if I hit the bottom?
Dig around. Typically, veins are enormous in this game.
Yeah.
I've been startled by the amount of English in the Silent Sea, considering it's a K-drama for Korean people. I watch a lot of K-drama. Casa is very fond of K-drama, so I actually do watch a lot of it. There is a lot of English in K-drama. And I think this is becoming more the case in actually drama made for any audience at this point. When there's any kind of, anyone speaking a foreign language, more and more, the actors will actually speak that language. And, reasonably well, too.
And I've also noticed a little increase in things like, for example, the show Tribes of Europa. Things that are not just in one language, like that are in 2 or more languages, like all the way through. There is no actual primary language in that. It's, I think, in a mixture of English, German, a few other things. And that's not really a concept that I think like previous generations really would have enjoyed as much. Because I know that like sort of, millennials, Gen Z, etc., are a lot more apparently a lot more into
so you
subtitles.
Feel like Gen X and upwards wouldn't have.
I don't think Gen X and upwards are as tolerant of subtitles programming.
Really? Okay, here's a big question. Also, I have been awful at calling out subs, so I just glanced and I saw that yet another logging gave out 2 community subs. Thank you very much for that, by the way. And to everyone who's supported the stream that I haven't called out expressly, I am bad streamer, and I do feel shame. I will flog myself with quick. I need a painful thing to flog yourself with.
Hat Nine Tails.
No, that's too painful. I'm not torturing myself. Let's go with nettle grass.
Okay.
We'll go with that. A ferret. I'm not going to flog myself with a ferret. Do you think I have a
That's
death
mean
wish?
to the ferret.
But yeah, so I am bad. I am sorry. But nevertheless, what I was going to ask is, like, okay, so check. There's going to be controversy here, I suspect. Just because this is the sort of topic where there are simply 2 camps. Well, I guess there's the silent third, but mostly there are 2 camps. And I suspect there's going to be like an equal amount of people in them. Subbed or dub?
Ah, I'll ask the question. In fact, do you want this iron smelted in the forge? Is that the thing to do with it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Some of it should be kept out, but just a little bit. Not much. Sub. You know what? I shouldn't have doubted you, Dabblings. You are clearly individuals of refined taste. I approve. I'm seeing no dubs. Oh, no. Sakun. Sakun is in there. Sakun with the dubs. Dub if it's done well. Otherwise, sub. See, I never feel that a dub is better than just a straight sub. Never. But I will say that as someone who reads English very slow, and as someone who is quite disappointed at the market lack of Welsh subtitles to almost anything, except recently I actually forget the title of it now. The one with Ryan Reynolds and The Rock. That had Welsh subtitles. I was like, yes, finally. But Yeah, there's a marked lack of Welsh subtitles to things, and I don't read English very fast. Even still, I prefer subs over dubs. Like, I find it difficult to watch them. Red notice, thank you, Bilal. Yes. Oh, seriously, what a legend. I loved how Ryan Reynolds said it as well. It's like you know, I hate it when stars use their star power to force something on a production, but nah, I'm totally forcing there to be Welsh subtitles on this. I was like, I care not why you did this. I know why, obviously, because he bought Wrexham Football Club, and it's for his pals in Wrexham. But no, that was glorious. I was so amused. But yeah, for me, it's lips not syncing up. And that is the be all end all of it.
You know what? I feel like dubs have a use, right? Their use is for when I am editing my stuff and I want to watch something that's in another language.
Also, for anyone who's not able to see.
Yeah.
Or anyone who's illiterate.
Absolutely.
I mean, you literally can't watch subs if you've got a problem with your site, or again, you're illiterate, which sadly is it's not as small an amount of people as we might assume, but
just from a personal point of view, just when I'm doing something else and I don't want to be paying that much attention to it, it's just something that I just sort of stuck on in the background. That will be dubbed for me. If it's something that I'm really looking forward to and I really want to pay loads of attention to, then I would watch the subbed version, so I could hear the proper actors.
It is nice, yeah. It is. It does add an extra layer of difficulty to me following along with sub, but I still prefer it, and it isn't any kind of, as much as I joke, your viewers of refined taste because you like subs. That was just a bit of a shtick. For me, it is 100% my inability to look past the lips not lining up to the voice. I'm incredibly sensitive to that.
Yeah, well, that's why.
Much as I wish I wasn't.
Yeah, that's why I use the dubs when it's I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just listening. Because then I'm not looking at their lips not lining up.
Arak saying, issue with switching between subs and dubs is voice tonal differences. Sometimes that difference is yes, no, 1000%, and I've got a great example. Goku. I cannot listen to Goku dubbed because my exposure to Goku was subbed. I cannot hear Goku without Goku's original voice. It's wrong. I don't know. It's not even uncanny valley territory. It just doesn't feel right anymore. I cannot enjoy it. Like I literally cannot enjoy the storyline if Goku has got the English voice actor, and there's nothing wrong with their voice. It's just not the original.
Okay, and is it forged? It's that simple. Forged iron we need, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. I'll start that going then.
Akira dub was awful. Subs at least sound right. Yeah, no, actually, I agree. I can watch Akira dubbed, and I can still enjoy it. But yeah, I largely agree with that. Anime is a lot easier than live action, though. Anime is so much easier to deal with dubs than live action. Simply because the lips can be made to sync, It's a lot easier to get lip syncing going on with anime.
There was one
where you can just introduce like a delay in like an extra frame or something, delay in the animation to make the lips move in time.
There was one particularly good one, and it was live action. It's a program called, I think, Lunanera or something like that. It was Italian, I think, originally.
Okay.
And they did a really good job of like making the lips almost look like they were saying the words in English. You know, they managed to sort of somehow sync it up. I was actually quite impressed with it.
Right, hatch. That's fine, I only need 3. Okay, that's me. Okay. Is there anything you need me making right now, Sheila?
I don't think so. Maybe a better quality pickaxe if you can, but that's about it.
I'll certainly look at that.
I mean, don't worry if you can't, though.
I'm in the secret camp that likes both. I knew there'd be at least one person in that camp. I feel the opposite with Goku. Was first exposed to the Brazilian dub, so yeah. Well, no, exactly. I mean, I think the thing with Goku is that all of the dubs are probably going to be so tonally different to one another, and the original, that it will never sound right if you listen to it in a different way. If you listen to any Dragon Ball in a different way from the way you first listened to it. And there's also a fact, like with Disney music, the Disney movie that just came out, Encanto, the actors sang the song in Spanish versions as well, but you can tell the music was written for English, and the Spanish is a bit crammed in if you listen to Spanish version songs. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's always difficult to get things like translated with the same meaning and rhyming in song.
Yeah. Yeah, it's particularly hard. Particularly hard. Let's grab all of these. Thanking you. Right, let's go.
Oops.
Hello, Tilly. Yes, I still love you. Oh, I know. Hello. Oh, all those purrs. I can feel them in my feet. Right, I'm going to be right back, Sheila, if you could protect me.
Where are you? In the base?
Too far away from the T-Rex. I need to be able to slip away quietly. Come on then.
Stood in the middle of the field.
And I'm back.
I help.
Thank you.
I ran out of wood. I'll go get some more wood, shall I?
Sure.
The iron is being made into forged iron for you, so you can make some spikes and stuff.
Yep. Thank you very much. I know. I just need the. I'm gonna reinforce it from the bottom first.
Yeah.
So just the pillars. Again, this is kind of here just to trickle them. While I have traps in the some of the gaps, but not all of them. Right, do I have many? I do actually. That's kind of cool. doing the thing I told Sheila not to do because I'm a scallywag.
I saw you.
Right, okay. Now, there are a few things that I can do to change this up a little bit more. But I'm not going to at this stage, I don't think. There are a few things that I can do to make it look better. I'll just wait until next Horde Night to do that, I think. Unless we end up with, you know, an
Oodles
abundance
of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the word oodles.
I too like the word oodles. I do like the new look of these balls and spikes.
How are you upgrading the spikes? Do you have to have a nail
you
gun
just
to
have
do that?
forged iron. Yeah, you just have
Oh,
forged
so you can
iron
go from wood to metal. Oh, that's nice. I feel better about the spikes I'm putting around the outside of the base now.
And I am out. Sadness and badness.
Cool, there might be some more forged iron in the forge for you.
Okay. So I'm going to need to tell the forge to make a bunch of iron bars as well. Iron bars. How many do I need? 1, 2. Actually, might only need 1. I'll tell them to make 1 for now. Yeah, this is a very base buildy heavy part of our process.
I would imagine though, once it's done, it's going to be fairly, hopefully, fairly robust.
Yeah, well, that's certainly the hope.
And we won't have to do too much more, and we can go on quests and stuff.
Yeah. It's better that we get this done right now and then don't die in Fortnite.
Exactly.
The alternative.
I mean, if the Horde Knight has bears, I'll probably die.
I mean, you know, that does seem to be...
Seems to be the pattern right now.
how things are going, yeah. Right, we want the stairs. Oh, I like these. There's some very nice stairs here now. Now, there shouldn't be any reason for a zombie to go up here, but if they want to, I'm not going to stop them. If they want to waste their time climbing these stairs just because they're there, more power to them, frankly. This additionally gives us a way to run away from a horde.
I like running away.
Sheila and I will be able to make the jump between this and the internals. It is exactly 4 spaces wide, so as long as I add, for example, a little anchor there and a little anchor over here for the same thing, we'll be able to make that jump, but a zombie shouldn't path it. So if for some reason we end up
Shouldn't
external,
be the operative word.
yeah, well, I can't guarantee. But should Sheila or I end up outside for some reason, then it's an extra way for us to kind of run around the zombies and reach a point of safety. Ideally. That one's going to be a bit of a tricky one, really. The zombies are not going to much like this area. Need spikes there. That will do. Slowly coming together. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, is 50% powering up and screaming. Yes, yes, that is fair. Quite true. I'm fairly happy with this. Got a little bit of forged iron in there so that we can make some additional protection should we need it.
Do you think we need more iron?
I would say that there's never going to be a time when we don't.
Okay.
Ever.
I happen to be right by an iron node, so I may as well grab it on the way past.
Also grab some more wood as well on the way back.
Yeah, no, I already got 700 wood. So.
Nice. Ah, there were no bars at the back, I see. Rightio. We need to put some bars over there, so I'll need another 2 bars. Set that up properly. Oh no!
What's wrong?
Balls. With the wrong type of bar. Okay. I do wish that it it wouldn't have different blocks. I wish iron bars could be given a shape menu, like just frames are given.
Yeah.
So if you make iron bars, you can decide whether they're centered or on the edge. Because I'm gonna just have to melt these down now, which is deeply frustrating.
It is annoying, but at least you can just melt them down.
Yeah, at least we do have that.
Do you lose much in the process of that?
Probably not. I don't think you can upgrade wooden bars to iron. I could be wrong, though. I could 100% be wrong about that one. So what are you thinking about the horde base so far, chat?
Not what chat thinks of the horde base, it's what the zombies think of it.
I would like it if the zombies didn't think about it at all.
If they thought, you know, tasty, tasty horde base, yay! And then like, oh no, we're dead. That would be ideal thoughts, right?
I mean, sure, okay, yeah, we can totally go that way. I do like this little window, though. Out of the whole base. That's
Trying
kind of
not to like dig myself into a hole that I can't get out of. Because the next thing you know, a zombie will be like, "Hey,
what you doing?
What you doing? That hole looks interesting." And I'd be like, "No, get out. This is my hole for mining." Sorry.
Said naughty zombie, go.
I know.
What we will probably do is once I've built sufficient concentric defenses around, more ring defenses around the central tower, I will repurpose the central tower into a room, which will have a small amount of supplies in there. Probably literally just a ladder down to a single large supply chest with just supplies for the Horde Night.
Yeah.
But also room for me to stick a couple of generators and switches.
That's always good. Generator room with supplies.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get this sand smelted.
Right, so several trees worth of wood coming back, and thousands or so iron bits.
Awesome. Oi.
I love my bicycle. So fast. And so wonderful.
Be able to get this side done with the same amount of cobble. Nice. Okay, slowly but surely getting this area properly set up now. It won't be over long before we've got it fully developed. Right. Spikes. I can go in here. We need to get rid of you.
Okay, just wait for you to smelt down those bars and I'll add some more iron to the forge.
More wooden spike traps. Sure, 19, and I still won't have enough, but that'll be a good start. Yeah, I'm really liking the way this is coming along. It's very much a fort.
You want me to put some more forged iron
Very
on?
much a fort. Yes, please. I mean, the more spikes we upgrade to forged iron, I mean, it's more expensive to use, but realistically, we're getting to a point now where we have the materials available to us.
No, absolutely.
To be able to make iron everything without too much of a concern.
Okay, there's like lots of wood in the building supply chest, like 1,200 wood.
All right.
Although I took a little bit for personal use.
That is okay. There needs to be a better way in Star Sector to do the spy set and smuggling missions. Being forced to use phase ships and storage in each system is annoying. Yeah, honestly, it is kind of a massive pain in the backside, Eric. But, you know, it's just the way that goes. We need a Twitch mod to name zombies after people in chat. Well, I mean, the actual Twitch integration does allow for that to a certain degree, in that when people spawn zombies with the Twitch integration, they spawn with that person's name. Horde base. This is what?
It's a
right, sorry,
fortress
okay.
style description of the Horde base.
Horde base. This is Conobothotlig, the Horde base. It is made of blocks of cobblestone and logs of generic wood. It menaces with spikes of wood. All craftsmanship is of Welsh quality. That's fantastic. I need to see significantly more love in chat, because that was on point. Wow. It did take me a few seconds to work out what I was reading, and that makes it all better. That was well played.
Those farms need to hurry up. We're down to our last blueberry pie and you need to eat soon, don't you?
Yeah, I'm at 76. Yeah. You know what? I might pop some points into Fortitude purely to get some
Iron gut. I might just put a point. I've already got the
Yeah.
fortitude to get iron gut up higher, so I might do the same. I've got a point I can use for that.
It's not even necessarily iron gut that I would need. It's just where are the curved sections?
Then part of me's like, once I get this farm, like, we'll take the
Fully
point,
up and
and then when
running.
I'll get the you know, very, very soon get the farm upgraded and fully fleshed out, and then we won't need it. So it's like, I suppose it's good for if you're going on long trips and stuff. You don't need to take as much food with you.
Yeah, exactly. There's always going to be a use to it. I was sure there was a block with a much shallower corner there. I'm sure there was a block like this, but it had a far smaller corner section taken off the edge. Oh, actually, it might be one of these if I just consider the wedge options. Yeah, there we are, wedge. But we want it to be an earlier part of like a multi-wedge shape, like a shallow degree. We can definitely make that work. Something like this is probably the one that I'm looking for. Now, I need it to be reoriented. There we go. Perfect. Clonk on both sides. Wonderful. Exactly what I wanted. Now, do I have enough wood for this? I do not. I do not.
Why don't you bring some wood over?
Wood and cobblestone is going to be necessary, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to replace each one of these with that shape. Gives a much nicer look to it then, I feel. This whole area in here is looking very nice. I'll probably remove this central... Well, actually, you know what? Let's do that now. I'll put a large storage chest there for the time being. I think you might do some Dwarf Fortress playthroughs whenever the scene... Yeah, no, absolutely. That's the only thing I'm waiting on. Night. People occasionally ask me, oh, when will Dwarf Fortress be next? Do you think you'll do Dwarf Fortress next? My answer is simply, once the Steam version comes out, that is probably what you're going to see for days at a time. And by that, I am not confirming any kind of multi-day long stream. I'm just saying I might stream it multiple days in a row. However, I am also not
just no
saying...
sleep, just like a week of streaming. And...
I'm also not saying that it won't be multi-day long streams.
I will not let you stream for longer than 24 hours. I will tear you away.
I'm just reminded of when Terraria first came out, and I basically didn't sleep for like 3 days. Okay.
I will
What do you got to
unplug the internet.
You can't. It's in my office.
The electricity isn't.
That's true. She just goes to the fuse box. Chunk. Damn it. Damn it. It's fine. I'll get a UPS.
There you go.
Really big one. But that will cost a lot of money that I don't yet have. So, chat, if you want.
If you want the days long stream, then donate now for AVAX. What is it? UPS? Is that like a generator or something, or like a power storage?
Power supply.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Basically a massive battery.
Trust you to have a answer for everything though there. Like
It breaks out the gas generator.
This.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but I'll then do this to counter you. Mwah.
Yeah. Then comes out the gas generator. And once we're out of gasoline, I'll quickly whilst the generator is running down on its last dregs, I'll be out there with a little camera, like, just MacGyvering a solar wind setup. It's gonna be fine. By the end of the stream, many months and weeks hence, I'll be living in a woods. I'll basically have evolved into a completely self-sufficient cataclysm survivor.
You're gonna have like your own solar panels and.
Yep. Only I'll have quite a minimalist like abode. It's just a place that I can dump all my crap. But my car will be a deathmobile with everything. It's gonna be great. It will start off as a shopping trolley. But by the end, once the stream actually runs down and finally I decide, yeah, it's time to ramp up the stream now.
So you're gonna be playing Dwarf Fortress for 3 days straight, whilst upgrading your office, Cataclysm.
Well, I mean, Dwarf Fortress will have to take the back seat once I'm building the deathmobile out of the shopping trolley.
And then you're also going to somehow, at the same time, go down Asda, steal a shopping trolley, turn it into a car. I see.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I'll play Dwarf Fortress a couple of minutes a day, but I'm gonna have to get back to building my death wagon because it's not gonna build itself.
So at that point,
Yeah, that's
you're not even playing Dwarf
exactly.
Fortress anymore. What's the point at all?
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the joke. It's like the whole thing. Two armies like waging war that neither side remembers why the war started, only just that they are at war. It's the core and the arm. They've exhausted the resources of a galaxy in this unending war. Neither side knows why they're fighting, only that they are. Yeah.
Completely lost
The
it.
only acceptable outcome is the complete annihilation of the other side. It's gonna happen, chat. Guaranteed.
Oh my goodness. My face hurts now.
Let's get some more cobblestone, please, and thank you. Chunk. Do we have nails? I believe we do. Good. Yet another login for the UPS. Thank you very much. 95 for the hardened Deathmobile streaming rig. May armies bow before you. Thank you very much, Lady of Distrust. So, Ava, what you're saying is you're going to enter a strange mood and stream it. Yes. You can't get more Dwarf Fortress than starting off doing a job, like, completely reasonable one, like streaming Dwarf Fortress, and then being taken by a fey mood. And you wake up months hence because you have finally finished your mysterious construction, and you are now streaming from a Deathmobile. You don't really remember how it went from Dwarf Fortress to having a Deathmobile and half the world being on fire, but, you're fairly certain that it was completely normal. The only thing that matters is that this is a legendary Deathmobile of the highest craft.
Well, chat, we're clearly so enamored with your story about how you were going to make your Deathmobile and also play Dwarf Fortress at the same time that they've started a hype train.
Marvelous! More bits for the Deathmobile. Chaco Bay. That is 100% in the spirit of the game. See, exactly. You can play Dwarf Fortress or you can live Dwarf Fortress. Either way, Dwarf Fortress will be streamed. One way or another. Thank you very much for the cheers, chat.
It's got this image of you like one of these people at TwitchCon that's like walking around with their phone out, like chatting to their stream on the go.
Oh no. Thank you so much, chat. See, this is what I actually need to kind of focus on, like, because keep getting told, oh, you should be doing YouTube Shorts, you should be doing YouTube Shorts. I need clips like that, just that have nothing to do with the game, just random silliness that happens. Because I feel that those are better shorts than anything I could do in the game, no matter how
clip that.
well executed I perform in the game. Like, just some sort of Metroidvania Zen moment. I mean, that's cool to watch and all, but those random discussions that start off, oh, well, you play Dwarf Fortress, and end with, I basically forgot how to humanity for a while. I now have a Deathmobile. I live in a volcano. It's like, yeah. That's I think what if I do any kind of YouTube Shorts.
The Ferris would miss you if you went to live in a volcano.
Oh, they'll live in the Deathmobile too.
Okay, they have their own little section.
Part of the Deathmobile will just be like slinky tunnels and stuff. Yeah.
I like this idea.
Right, we are going to need more water. We are going to need more food as well, I think.
More water? There should be about 20 things of water on the fire.
Oh, you are quite correct, actually. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Is it okay for me to have the last blueberry pie?
Yep, that is for you. I'm just waiting. As soon as the garden is done growing, which should be really soon, I'll be able to get us some more food.
Good night, Arkham. Have a good night, buddy.
I'm trying to hold off to, make meat pies and stuff. But if it takes too long, then I will just make some bacon and eggs to tide us over.